Say something for the podcast. Tell the people what you feel. Fuck the podcast. Fuck people. Jack Div Jack Div Yo. What's up, fuck bags? How you guys doing? Hope everything is on the up and up. Let's see, it's Friday for moi, and I felt like talking into this microphone, so here I am. Let's see, I was doing a little podcasting work last night, and I read that like 45% of individuals that listen to podcasts listen to them through YouTube. And I'm like, fuck. Let's see. So I have a YouTube channel for the podcast, and I have a couple episodes uploaded, but I don't know. I was trying to figure out like a slick kind of unique way of doing it, and so I have a couple uploaded, and it kind of works, I think, but I don't know. I kind of just was like, yeah. So I've just been doing shorts, but after reading that, I'm like, fuck, maybe I need to start putting episodes on there. So I started researching, ways to do it. And there's well, real quick, I remember reading something in YouTube, I want to say, where you can't have like the same thumbnail over and over again. You can't have just like, you have to have, if your excuse me, if your YouTube quote unquote video is audio, it has to have some sort of graphic that moves or something like that. And if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see the episodes I do have. They do have something. So I was like trying to figure out what to do. I don't want to record myself. I really don't. And so there's a few softwares that create like basically what I'm looking for, with audio wave that goes with the audio, so it's like peaks and valleys, so you can see it's moving, and then some artwork or something to go with it. So I'm like, cool, okay. But that's like, you look up different software programs or whatever, and they're all like, oh, it's free. Yeah, it's free for like 2 minutes worth of whatever, and then you got to upgrade, and it costs money, of course, which everybody's got to make money. I get it. But anyway, so for me though, I was like, I'm not, and some of them have like they're pretty like in-depth like video and this and that, and it's like, if I want to do video, I have iMovie, which comes with the iMac, so that's what I did my other ones with. But anyway, so I did I found I was trying to find a program that kind of fits like the amount, because I don't want to pay for a plan. I really don't want to pay for another plan. I'm already paying for a plan for my podcast with Buzzsprout, which isn't much, but I guess I'm willing to try doing the YouTube ones to see where they go for a little bit. But I was trying to find one that wasn't like crazy expensive, and goes with like how many episodes I upload and everything. Just trying to find one with the right fit. So I think I found one, and I was able to upload one episode. If I want to do any more, I'm going to have to pay. So I'm going to wait till the beginning of the month of the new year, and I'll do that, and then I'll start uploading my episodes onto YouTube for those that like to use YouTube, and also still do the shorts, because I guess the shorts are kind of, it's like TikTok and shit. So that's what's going on with me. I mean, regarding the podcast, there's other shit going on, but, and then let's see, what else? And then I came across this on Twitter. It's like some woman's holding a Walmart employee hostage by gunpoint, and this was just the other day. And there's a short video. It doesn't show you a whole bunch, but it does kind of, when you click on the thread or whatever, and it says that the hostage is alive, the shooter was killed. It gives a little bit more detail, right? And then you got some guy, and I don't know if they're trying to be a fucking troll or not, but he says, so non-lethal wasn't an option? I'm not saying what the lady did was right, but seriously? Like, that was his comment. And if he's being a troll, then whatever. But if he's being honest, it's like, dude, this is more of people talking about shit that they know nothing about. And it's funny though, because he got a lot of fucking comments. And they're all basically like, bro, are you stupid? So I just thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, so I was going to say something, but I didn't have to because everyone beat me to it. But, as a rule of thumb, as law enforcement, any kind of security law enforcement where you have a gun and you're there to protect, life and property, you don't go to a gunfight with a knife. You've heard that saying, is like, don't bring a knife to a gunfight. So could they have taken her out with non-lethal? I guess that's possible, but it's kind of risky. And this individual pointing a gun at somebody, she's already kind of voided her fucking right to, not live, but it's just, if they would have used non-lethal in trying to subdue her, and then the Walmart employee gets killed, then what do you got? You know what I mean? It's like, you can't save everybody, and you can't do whatever. So if somebody has a gun, you bring a bigger gun, and you have that shit ready to go. That's just kind of how it is. Now, if the woman had a bat or a knife, even with the knife, you're supposed to still have a gun. But, depending on the situation, depending on how many officers you got and everything, let's say somebody has a knife, then they could, you have somebody that's got a gun pointed at her fucking medulla oblongata, however the fuck you say that, T-zone or in the ear hole, and and then have somebody maybe try and do the less than lethal, and then have that other individual with the gun be ready to pull the trigger if need be. Stuff like that is possible, but I mean, man, sometimes you don't got the time. Shit happens so fast, and it's easy to fucking nitpick what people do. And I've said it before. I've talked about it before in previous episodes. The shit that police officers go through and the decisions that they have to make and how fast they have to make them is a lot of people can't do it. I mean, look at some of the shitty officers that are out there. They can barely deal with a fucking dipshit fucking civilian. So to do anything else would be. But anyway, that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I mean, I wanted to bring it up, but I didn't want to make that the focus because, like I said, I've talked about it before. But man, dude, there's some shit coming out on those Twitter files, though. You know, everybody's screaming for democracy, but it's kind of looking like the FBI and them changed democracy or canceled democracy. You know, when a government agency possibly affects the outcome of of a affects the outcome of what the heck is the word I'm looking for? What's, you know, when the presidents and people run for office, when they affect not a campaign, what the fuck? God. This is the objective jerk with the forgotten word. Affects the outcome of dude, there's a word that's just completely fucking I'm not getting. But anyway, so when a federal agency affects the outcome of presidency, maybe that's what? No. Of a campaign? No. Anyway, that's infringing on our democracy. You know what I mean? So our democracy was fucking taken from us because of the FBI funneling money into Twitter to fucking, you know, hide fucking the laptop and shit. And people might think like, oh, well, that wouldn't matter. It's like, dude, it does matter. And you know what? It doesn't matter if okay, maybe it wouldn't have affected it. Maybe Biden would have won. That's not the point. The point is that they fucking use taxpayer money to pay Twitter to silence any kind of fucking Biden laptop information to get out to the masses. That's fucking voter suppression. That's, you know what I mean? That's suppressing our democracy, what the left is always crying about. Oh, our democracy. And still, do you see much of it going on in the news? I don't. Well, I don't watch the news, but anyway, let's see. Oh, hold on. There's the wife. Hold on. Okay, that took a couple hours. So yeah. Bullshit going on in politics as per usual. I don't know. You know, and like I've said it before. I've said it once and I'll say it again. You know, it's the both sides are guilty of doing the bullshit. I mean, it's politics. They're all fucking crooked. They're all whatever. But the last couple of years, though, the left is just fucking. It's like they've went all in. They've went all in to fucking try and create. I mean, are they actually really trying to create a fucking why do I even bother? But trying to create what the fuck is China? What the fuck is Russia? They are a what kind of Jesus Christ? Maybe if I shut up, I will think of it. Communist. Jeez, there. So it's like, are they really trying to make, you know, with all the crap going on, like January 6th, it's like, I'm sorry. January 6th is not what you guys are trying to make it out to be. It's just not. And they're just constantly going after Trump. And it's like, why? What? I don't understand. Anyway, it's just fucking crazy. It's, like I said, they both do it. They're both fucking garbage. But the liberals and woke and just, it's just fucking, it's just like, it's dumbfounding. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I swear, all I do, that's all I do is talk about it. But it's all the shit that I see, and it's the shit that gets me worked up. I don't know. Oh yeah, I talked about that in the last one. Fuck man, there ain't really. Let's see, movies. What movies? I watched a really interesting show, The Defiant Ones, on Netflix. Basically about Dr. Dre and the dude that he's partners with. I don't know his name, but he's like a producer. And then, a little bit about the people around them and their involvement in various things. So that was kind of interesting. I think 3 or 4 episodes or something. But yeah, The Defiant Ones. If you like documentaries and stuff, and that's I like World War II documentaries, and I like musician documentaries. And even though, I mean, I had a little bit musician wise, I had some, people in there that I like, but like, I think I really like the Tom Petty. There's a Tom Petty one that's like 3 hours long or some shit. It's pretty cool. That was on Netflix. That's pretty good. All right, let's see. Oh, hey, I got some notifications on my Twitter. Let's see, what is it? Okay, but I gotta look and see what my fucking thing was. Well, what was the, oh, here it is. No, I still don't know how to do fucking, okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, so there's, somebody tweeted, let's see, additionally, 99.9% of cisgender white males won't. Bigotry in white males are their scourge. Scourge. Fight bigotry. 98% of straight men are unwilling to date trans women because of hatred. And I put, no, it's not hatred, it's because of the pee-pee. Okay? They're not fucking women, they're men. Now, okay, let's see. Fuck, how much time do I got left? I got a little bit. Okay, so I had this conversation with my wife the other day. And, this podcast is called The Objective Jerk, and I do try to look at things from different points of views, and I try to look at things objectively. And so I sat and I thought, and I'm like, okay, what if I met a woman, at a club, whatever, however, just how you meet women. And, she was beautiful. Started talking to her. We started, dating, and was doing, keeping it slow. And like, I'm just like head over heels in love. She's so cool. Just everything about her is just awesome. And then, come to find out that, maybe like we did some kissing and she's just hot. And, like there's nothing, absolutely nothing about this person to make me think that they were at one point a male. No deep voice, no Adam's apple, no manly hands, no broad shoulders, like full on female, right? And then finally, this person divulges to me that they have a penis. How would I take that? What would I do? And it's kind of hard to say without being in that, whatchamacallit, situation, I mean, it's kind of hard to really, but I mean, I know I wouldn't beat them up and you lied to me and whatever. We made out and, go all crazy like that. I mean, I might be a little, I guess, hurt that they weren't honest, but then if they were honest from the get-go, then I probably would never even give them, the chance. I don't know. But I think if that happened to me now, right now, so with my situation, with my family, let's say me and my wife, divorced or separated or whatever, I don't want to have any more children. So, that would obviously be, sorry, I'm taking my meds. Obviously if that situation happened to me, I would be able to have children. So maybe, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. That one's hard to say. Now, if I met someone and it was the same thing, same situation, but they had the complete surgery and they had no penis and it was just, a made vagina, but it's like, I wouldn't have known if that person didn't tell me. I think it's possible I could, make it work. But it's just, I don't know, man. Having the penis is just kind of, I don't know, that's just not, how is that, how am I a bigot, or how am I, because, somebody has a penis, I don't want to, date. I don't know, that would just be weird to be making out with a girl and all of a sudden you feel their boner. That's just, I don't know. I'm not saying I would, go all crazy and like, beat him up and throw him out the door or something, but I don't know. I think it's just kind of, I think it's wrong to call people bigots for not being willing to date, But I mean, who knows, like I said, maybe, I don't know. That's just, it's not about what they were or what they are or whatever. It's just that the little, I'm straight. I like women. I don't like penises, except for my own, obviously. That's what I always tell people. I'm only gay when I'm by myself. Yay, yay!